Hey everyone, welcome to a day in my life. I have not posted a video all week, and I was consistent before that, but I'm fostering two puppies. And my life has been turned upside down. And I want to say, upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right now. I really want to take a minute to just sit and take a nap because I'm exhausted. I thought taking the two puppies for a little while was, how hard can it be? Wrong. The hardest thing I've ever done since I had my children. So it's Friday morning. I'm home. My day has started like 5 hours ago. The puppies ate at 6 o'clock. I put them in my bed at 6. After they ate, took them out, wiped them down. They came in the bed. And I'm like, okay, let's snuggle. Maybe you'll go to sleep faster. They fought. I hear them fighting. They fought the entire time. And I was so sleepy. I was like, you're going in the crate in the living room. Usually I sleep like near the crate. I said, all right, you're fed, you peed, you poop. You don't need anything else. You drank water. You're going in the crate. Put them in the crate. I came in my bed, cover over my head, and I went to sleep. I woke up at 9. And I'm making some coffee right now. They're running around in my office. My office is pretty puppy proof. I have to close the fridge, I know. I'm literally like going insane. The lack of sleep, the lack of personal time is really affecting me. How do people just live their life without taking any time for themselves? This is horrible. As someone who genuinely prioritizes my personal time, my hobbies, and just doing things that makes me happy, I haven't done that all week, and I am losing it. So take some time for yourself. So I'm making my coffee. This is my trusty Tiffany cup. I need a full cup today, full. I put 2 cupfuls of my pistachio syrup. It's the Monet brand. I got it from Marshall's. It's almost done and I can't find another one. So a mini panic attack is loading. Tiffany cup. I don't have my vanilla creamer that I usually do, but the other day I put some pumpkin spice creamer from Chobani and it was not bad. So that's what we're doing. And for my milk, I ran out of my barista. I have Oatly. Still good. And I'm going to put some whipped cream and cinnamon on top, and it's going to be fabulous. So let's go check on the puppies before I dig in. Baby, say hi. That's the little one. Her temporary name is Millie, and her temporary name is Allie. That's the blanket one of them peed on in my office. Hi, babies. Hi. Can you just hang out without fighting? I'll be right back. This is a very old gate from when my other pup was alive, Snoopy. And we haven't used this gate with him in probably 5-6 years, but it's been in the basement. It's a little beat up, but it's doing the trick. So let's get back to coffee. Oh, and before the coffee, I want to show you my little home refresh that I did recently. So this is what I did, and I absolutely love it. It's the entryway for my front door. We rarely walk through the front door. We usually just use the den and on the other side. But the only thing I did here was this wallpaper, and I changed my mirror. Oh, and also this entry table. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for $50. The mirror is from HomeSense for $60, minus 10% because it was a little bit chipped up. And I already had these. Everything here I already had. I just put them on this table. I already had the baskets, and I already have my easel, and I need to paint so I can so I can relax a little. So I put the wallpaper on this wall and on this wall. That's the den. That's where we usually enter through. Tile floor, you can just walk and put your shoes at the door. No shoes in the house. And this is the front. I put it on this wall. The only other thing that I'm going to do in this room is I'm going to paint the gray little tiles white. This was okay when the walls were gray. The two walls I had have the paper towel. The wallpaper now was previously gray, so it made sense. So I'm going to fix that. And I got these little lights from Amazon, the picture lights. I'm selling this table on Facebook Marketplace, but so far no one has really committed yet. I'm having a little gathering later. A couple of my friends from work are coming over. We're going to do little activities and hang out. If any one of them wants it, by the end of the night, it's theirs. And I put one of the lights above the picture on this side. So that's all I did, okay? So, you hear that? Be nice, girls. Prepping. Got these little drinks from Trader Joe's. So I haven't made it in 6 minutes, but I just need some coffee. I have not had coffee all week, but I really need it today. And hopefully it will help me boost a little bit because I have some preparation to do today for my friends. I'm not a big hoster. I'm not a fan of like they're coming over at 7 and I want everyone to leave by 10. That's just how I am. Whenever people are at my house, I'm like, come, hang out, wrap it up, go. That's just me. I'm not an entertaining person because it's like I'm in my space and I just want to go do what I want to do. I don't want to have to cater to someone. It's just me. I'm not a hoster. Never been. But since we've all been hanging out at each other's house, I'm like, I'll host this time. So I'm gonna turn my camera on for my meeting. I'm gonna keep everything the way it is, and I'll get ready after the coffee and everything. But while I have you, if you saw my last video where I was packing my Chanel bag for the day, guess where my bag is? It's at Chanel getting fixed. But I do plan, once I get the bag back, I'm going to take it to Post Avenue Bouderie to see if they can remove the straps. Those straps are kind of annoying. And I think that's the reason why I don't carry it as often as I do. So I'm going to get those straps taken out. I find that if I leave the puppies alone long enough, they basically just go to sleep. As long as they're not in danger, there's nothing they can get into, they'll just cry themselves to sleep. They're very needy, but they love to cuddle, and that's the quickest way to get them to sleep. But because we're fostering, I don't want to spoil them until it's like, all right, are we keeping 1? Are we keeping 2? Are we keeping 0? Then I don't want to spoil them. And we were given very strict instructions on how to care for them. But I have been thinking a lot, and my son agrees that 2 puppies is insane. This is good. 2 puppies is insane. It's a lot to do. So we're going to keep one of the pups. And I only made that decision because I found out that there was a family that wants to adopt one. So I feel good about that. Should have put a little bit more milk. but I like the coffee taste. All right, let's go get ready for this meeting. All right, so the pups are in their crate, already sleeping. Within a minute or two, they fell asleep. That's how tired they were. So I'm gonna get ready for the day and get ready to plan my get together. My day was so busy, I wasn't able to take you along, but I'm done for the day. I didn't say my day was over, but I am done for the day because I've been working nonstop and I'm like super exhausted. So I'm just gonna take a minute to just chill for a second and put on my skincare after washing my face 15 hours ago. So I'm doing a little under eye cream. I use the Clarins Total Eye Revive. This is my second tube that I've been using for under eye darkness, but I don't know if it works or not. I can't say to buy it. I just figured that I needed more than one tube to try because it says, you know, like 2 to 3 months. But one thing I do find that helps with my skin, no matter what, is just making sure that I'm hydrated. Because I have to drink a lot of water to prevent my kidneys from failing due to my transplant medications, I drink around 80 to 100 ounces of water per day. Whenever I meet my goal consecutively, I find that my skin looks a lot better. And the only thing that I really focus on putting on my skin every day is a sunscreen, which I'm using right now. And I'm using the Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum. It works as a serum and a sunscreen. I'm using that. I mean, even though it's like 3:30 in the day, I'm still putting on my sunscreen. And then I'm using the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors. So I'm back to using my Ordinary toner and niacinamide because I'm getting a lot more hyperpigmentation, which is medication induced. This happened to me last year, but it was cleared up over time. I don't know if I can do something specifically, but see, I love how it makes my skin kind of like glossy and shiny. So my skincare is done. I'm going to do a little lotion. My daughter's almost home, or is home. She's going to help me prepare for tonight. And I need her help. And if you know, she's my executive assistant. So she's going to make a couple dollars because I'm like tired. And I'm going to check on the status of the puppy being adopted because I'm like, it's Friday. Still pulling my hair out. And let me tell you what you missed in the past few hours. Luckily, my son is home today to help with the madness. I'm using the Jackie Aina Forever Mood, and You Remind Me. This one smells really good. I thought I loved I Am Her, but no. You Remind Me smells amazing. My daughter is obsessed with it. So the puppies pooped in my office. Yes. So we were on our hands and knees scrubbing today. Lysol and soap and water and everything. It's my son's fault. They really like to run outside, pee, run back in. They need more time outside to walk around and poop. They are used to pooping outside. They've been very good with it. But he took them out. And I'm like, why are they back so quick? Kids. So we had that conversation. I had to, teach him that dogs need more time outside. And I taught him how to clean up poop from a carpet. So I know I said it in the beginning of the video, but I'm exhausted. So what I want to share with you in my planner. So if you have like a notebook or a rings planner and you're interested in trying something else out before completely switching to it, next year I want to jump into the Hobonichi cousin, the A5. So I purchased these PDF inserts from Etsy. and I just tip them into my notebook. So for 2 weeks, and I can print more if I want, for 2 weeks I basically tipped them in to get an idea of what it's like to utilize the weekly, and I love it. So the Hobonichi A5, my plans for it is to utilize that agenda A5 size with my Hermes universal notebook cover. This is how it looks. It's a little bit too wide, so I can trim this at a Staples or a FedEx office. So this is my plan for this. I have a ton of things that I can use each section for. I want to be one plan and done. I will journal in here. No real tip-ins because I don't want it to bulk up too much like this. I get overwhelmed when it's really bulky and I reach towards the end and it's like this, that hump. So I'm going to separate my memory planning from journal and just get everything out of my head book. So that's the planner session in this Get Day in My Life. All right, so I'm gonna head to Home Goods. I need to get 2 containers because the chef is cooking and he requested new display containers for the food. So we're preparing, not we, the chef is preparing jerk chicken, barbecue ribs, some type of shrimp, vegetable chow mein, rice and peas, I don't know what green veggies, and I am getting the desserts and the cake and the little. So I also have to get paint, pink paint, and just make sure everyone have enough brushes. I have the drinks already from Trader Joe's, and I need to get like plates and plastic plates and utensils and stuff like that. So let's go. So before I leave the house, I want to make sure that I tidy up my office. It's a mess right now, so I know this is going to be the first place I return, and I want to come back in this room and make it neat. I also feel like whenever this room is messy, I feel like very overstimulated. It's not really good for my mood, and I know that your surroundings can have an effect on your mood, especially like if you're feeling sad or things like that. Having like a space that is nice and clean and clear helps with how you feel. So I just basically pick up everything and put them back. One rule I have in my house is everything has a place that it belongs. So whenever I clean up, it's so simple to just pick up the item and put it where it belongs. That's it. This goes back to what I was saying earlier where I didn't have any personal time. A part of the things that I do for self-care is tidying up my spaces. And my desk has been a mess all week. I just slide things to the left and put up my laptop and work. But taking like a few minutes just to put things back, that's what I'm doing right now because I just need to get this room in order so I can feel a little bit better. I'm going to do a full tour of my mom cave soon, and so you can see like all the new things that I have been doing in this room to make it nice and cozy. So my friend loves pink as well as orange, so I got orange flowers from Trader Joe's. Fall festivity sign was made by Lonnie. She's making these signs with whatever design you want on it for $20. So I have to pay her for that. So what we're doing today is we're going to be painting pumpkins. So I have a little pumpkin patch in the middle. I also made this little card to show some inspiration because not everyone knows like where to start or even our artists. And it really came out cute. I changed the color of this lamb to orange because orange is her favorite color. And I have some dancehall music playing in the back. The chef that I was referring to earlier is actually my husband. Jerk chicken with jerk sauce and sweet sauce. These ribs, the meat fell off the bone. Fish and shrimp, the chow mein. I told him to make one rice, just yellow rice. He made the yellow rice, rice and peas, and white rice. You know what? That's his thing. I'm not going to knock his style. The food was a 10 out of 10 and everyone loved it. We painted our pumpkins. It was a very cute night. Everyone loved the decor, even though I put it together like literally right after work. And the pumpkins came out really cute. Thank you for watching. And if you're new here, subscribe.